Hey, good morning, wellness team. I'm not sure if we're live or not. Okay, still working, still working. So, hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wellness Wednesday. And it's Wellness Wednesday, and also it's July 1st. So, we're in a new month and we're in the middle of the summer. It's hot, and I don't know how you're all doing with COVID. Hope you're all doing good and well. And I just want to share here with you that I'm so blessed to have my kids here. So no matter what happens, when there's some things that are bad, sometimes we need to see the blessings in the bad. And the blessings for me with COVID is having my kids at home for a full month. They're going to be working here. So I have that blessings to have them with me and share some time. So I just wanted to share this little bit with you as Wellness Wednesday, and also share with all of you all the promotions, wonderful promotions that we have with doTERRA, and some testimonials that I just had recently, yesterday and today. So let's get at it. So let's talk about the testimonials first. And I wanted to share, well, yesterday I had a broken pipe, talking about the bad and seeing the good within, right? So there's a lot of things going on. So I had a broken water pipe, water leak. So what did I do? I started kind of freaking out and decided, okay, there's no place in worry. Let's just take care of it. So I asked for help. So I posted on Facebook and texted all the plumbers that I know, and I finally got a response. And this guy just came quickly and took care of it, and that was a blessing. So ask, and it shall be given. And when you ask for a little bit of help, no matter what kind of help you need, but it will come to you. But we need to be open to receive. So that is something that is very, very important. So a lot of times we want to offer advice, but people are not willing to receive it. So if we ask and they are okay with it, then they can receive. And that goes the same way with essential oils or any advice that we are sharing with people. Um, when we ask, then we have that open door to receive. So I asked for help and I got the help I needed for my plumbing. So also my air conditioning was not working, and they've been trying to work on it for the past 3 days. They're trying to figure it out. But the AC person came yesterday with a very red eye, and just came from the doctor, and he said, hey, I have an eye infection, so I'm just gonna cleanse it and then go. I said, okay, did that doctor prescribe some antibiotics? And he said, yes. And I asked him, would it be okay for you not to purchase antibiotics, which ruin your gut flora, and just give a shot and a try to use some essential oils that can help you um, with your infection, and also apply some oils on your eye? He said, yes, I'm willing to receive that test. So he came here and I said, okay, let's try it and tackle it from the beginning. So I got Purify, and Purify is a great, great oil to help with eye infection or deodorizing or cleansing. So it's great for the body, but it's also great for the atmosphere. A lot of times we have, well, let me tell you first about what I did. So he just grabbed a drop like that and put it around the eyes. Remember, oils cannot be inside the eyes, inside the ears, or inside the nose. So it's very, very important just to use outside. So this can be great for any kind of infections of the skin, the body, um, like viral things. So he applied just around the eye, and I said, apply both eyes, because if you only have infection in one, it can spread to the other one. Most likely it was pink eye. So he applied on both ways. And actually, I gave him a little sample. I said, well, let's keep on applying 3 or 4 times through the day so that you get the results faster. So what he did is, like, he did, and he said last night He just came in the door, and his eye was not red anymore. He was able to sleep better. And he said, I took your advice and I used it on the other eye. And I had felt last night that it was starting to feel kind of grainy, but this morning it was not. So he tackled his eye infection before it was starting to show up. So that was amazing, guys. Within 5 minutes of him applying the Purify, he was able to take his sunglasses off. He was able to work outside with the sun on his eye. His redness went 60% uh, decreasing by the time he left my home yesterday. So the power within one drop of oil, we can help so many people. And don't underestimate. A lot of people feel like, oh, I'm gonna feel salesy. It's not. We're sharing the gift of the earth to help others help their lives and continue their day. So instead of having to deal with antibiotic and doctors, it's like with one drop of an oil, it can go so far. So that was just for Purify, but Purify, you can also use it around the ears for ear infection. And it's great to put in a diffuser, and it takes care of all the bad odors. So whenever you're like in the restroom or you are cooking and it's kind of smelly, I love to use a Purify with some lemon or lime. It just takes care of all that quickly. And also in the shoes. So a lot of bacteria, so that's smelly. So in the shoes, in a cotton ball, it's great. So that's Purify. And then another testimonial. So luckily, my kids, as I said, they are here home, working from home thanks to COVID, right? So my son brought his girlfriend, and she just came down the stairs a few minutes ago, and she said, what can I use for congestion? I feel like a sinus infection, and it's really bad, and I cannot think, I cannot work. So what can I use? So I said, okay, some digestion. And why some digestion? Because it helps with digestion and congestion, not only in our digestive system, but also in our sinuses, because it's congested and it's like pressure that we're feeling on our head. So when you use digestion over your head, over your nose, it helps flush everything out. And she applied it, and within 2 minutes is like, oh, I can breathe. And she felt some of the pressure go away. So now she's back at work, and it took her 5 minutes. Guys, 1 drop or 2 drops of digestion are saving her day, right? So it's little wins, and those little wins are what makes it wonderful. So now I want to talk about the beauties of our promotions for the month. So July, we have several things that are going on. We have if you're already enrolled with doTERRA and you order 125 PB by the 15th of the month, then you get a free Fennel. Oh my gosh, Fennel is one that I use every single day. I love it. If you like licorice taste, I know this is a love-hate oil, so some people either love it or hate it. So if you're a lover of licorice and you always like to eat some licorice it's full of sugar, right? So that was a great substitution for me. It's like I added and I put hot water in my glass container, and I just add 2 drops of Fennel in my water whenever I drink water. So it helps a lot of things. So Fennel is great for digestion, and Fennel is also in Digest Zen. And ginger, that we're going to talk about in a little bit, is also in Digest Zen. So let me talk about the Fennel first. So Fennel is great for digestion. It's great for calming, and it's also great for like if you're wanting something sweet after your meal. Having hot water is great for digestion, and adding some oil, then you get the great of two, because then you don't have longer cravings. You satisfy your sweet tooth, and you're helping your body to lose the weight because you're not adding sugars to your body. So there's a lot of goodness in there. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the emotional aspect. I love all the emotional as a health coach aspect of the oils. So fennel, and I'm going to read here from my book. It's Emotions and Essential Oils. And let me tell you a little bit about fennel. Fennel is the oil of responsibility. Who here does not want to feel more responsible, but sometimes it's hard. So fennel encourages an individual to live in integrity with themselves despite the judgments of others. When one has been paralyzed by fear or shame, this oil gets them moving again. So fennel reestablishes a strong connection to the body and the self when they have been weakened or separated. Fennel also supports an individual in listening to the subtle messages of the body. This is especially important in situations when there has been a loss of connection to the body's natural signals to emotional eating, severe dieting, eating disorders, or drug abuse. So right here, we're tackling the emotional aspect and the physical aspect of like you're feeling like deprived or you're feeling like you're dieting and you're not feeling encouraged and responsible for your body or disconnected, this helps with that connection. As a health coach, I love to encourage that through habits, but then we use the essential oil to help carry that. And then you can make better emotional decisions on taking care of the things. So this oil then supports the individual in hearing the body signals, it's our intuition, of hunger, thirst, satisfaction, tiredness, and exhaustion. Fennel is also supportive in regaining one's appetite for nourishment, food, and life itself. So a lot of times we're feeling empty or we're feeling unsatisfied, and not always with food you will satisfy that nutrition. It will also be with something that needs to be taken care of, some nourishment, some love. Sometimes we're feeling that something needs to be addressed. So that with some fennel, you can take care of it, and then also tackle with some habits or some coaching that can help you farther along the way. So I love this oil, and I love that it's in promotion just right now in July. So let's talk about ginger. Ginger, we have this month, it's 10% off. And oh my gosh, this is another oil that is so beneficial for the body. It's great for your metabolism. It's an oil that, or an ingredient that we need to consume at every single day of our lives. No wonder why Hindu people or Asian people have such great health, because they include ginger in their diets every single day. And how is it that I include ginger in my day every day? Well, first of all, if you're using LLV, the supplements, ginger is in the supplements. So ginger is in the supplements, so it's helping with your digestion naturally. But if you're not, you should. But also, and in addition to my LLV, I take it in the morning as a metabolism boost. So I do apple cider vinegar, and I've shared some videos before. Apple cider vinegar with 2 drops of ginger, 2 drops of lime, and 2 drops of turmeric. And this all together, it helps boost the metabolism, but also helps with inflammation. It helps with detoxing in a natural way. So you're taking care of a lot of different things with one little shot, like a shot of tequila, a shot of your metabolic boost, and it's also a detoxifier. So ginger. Another property of ginger is great for nausea. And nausea can be addressed in nausea can be because you're having like a surgery and you have that anesthesia. Nausea can be motion sickness in the car or in a boat or something. If you're out in the summer, this is going to be a good one to be using, ginger. Um, if if you're going out to the mountains or Utah or some place that is very high altitude, then you can use it for mountain sickness, because that is also important. So some friends were hiking and it's like, did you take your digestion or your ginger? Because digestion has ginger in it. So digestion is also going to be helpful for nausea. What else? So what else can give us motion sickness? Okay, so nausea can also be part of fatty liver and things that, again, listening to the body symptoms or the body intuition when something is not right and it's giving you nausea for different reasons, then you can tackle it with ginger right away. So it's an amazing way to use it. That is 10% this month, all through the month, and it can be through your LRP order, or if you have not yet enrolled or somebody is not having a membership, you can also get that at 10% if you are just add it into your account, and it will be 10%. And talking about ginger, I would really like to share with you a little bit about ginger aspect and the emotional aspect. So ginger is the oil of empowerment. We women, don't we want to feel empowered to do more of what we love? I know I do. And it's incredible how the oils help us with all those little tiny things that just make us feel better. So, empowerment. Ginger addresses deep patterns of victim mentality. A victim mentality is evidenced by feelings of powerlessness, believing everything is outside of our control, and refusing to take responsibility for life or blaming life circumstances on other people or outside influences. The victim feels stuck as they decentralize, as disown responsibility, and blame others for their misfortunes. So I love this. And just a few more minutes. Ginger empowers individuals in taking complete responsibility for their circumstances. It infuses like a warrior-like mentality based on personal integrity, centralized personal responsibility, and individual choice. Here, the individual sees themselves as the creator of their own life, no longer waiting for outside circumstances to change. They choose their own destiny. The empowerment individual assumes full responsibility and accountability for the consequences of their actions and inactions. So involuntarily, like this oil will help us deal with a lot of things that we women especially are battling every single day with, that we're feeling that responsible for so many things and for others, for the actions of others, and that takes away our empowerment. So by addressing this oil, it can help you lead to the taking care of that empowerment again. So I love this. And one last thing about this month, if you have anybody that you want to share the oils with, that they want to get their oils, whether it is with a wholesale customer, a wholesale membership, and they get that with a kit, or they just want to purchase 150 PV products, value of order, they will get 50 points back in points so that they can purchase more oils next month. So they spend 150 or they invest 150 and they get 50 points back. So that's 50 points versus 50 is the same as $50 back in product value. So they can exchange that. So if you have anybody that is interested or you want to share the oils with, this is a great moment to encourage them and like, hey, try them and see how that makes you feel. It improves your day today and it also helps you. If you have anybody that would like to learn more about oils, we also give some teaching, some lessons, some oil classes on Tuesday nights at 8:30 and Saturdays at 10 a.m. every Saturday. And as a team, we're teaching these classes. So ask me and I will let you know how I can get you the Zoom link and you can introduce anybody that you would like to this. you can invite anybody to these oil classes. I know this took a little long. It's almost 20 minutes, but I really wish you're doing really well. And I wanted to do live versus writing or typing. So hopefully you took the time to listen to this message, and hope this is inspiring for you. And if there's any questions that you might have regarding the oils, regarding coaching, regarding your health habits, how to improve your lives in any way, or if you want to help others and you don't know how, let me know and I can help you and guide you into the right direction. I would love to help you. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and happy July and happy 4th of July. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful celebration with your families. A lot of us are blessed with having families together. Um, and have a great, great day. If you have any questions, let me know. And I would love for you to put on I know that to do hashtag replay when you listen to this recording, and I know that you have listened to it and we can communicate. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.